What's going on, guys and gals? My name is Neko Fluttershy. And let me tell you something. I'm pissed. Let me tell you what. Okay, so, this whole Black Lives Matter thing that's happening right now is pretty cool. I understand, what they're doing. They're trying to give people the rights that they deserve and all that shit. But, let's start out with all lives matter, okay? And that includes the black lives, so it doesn't matter, every life matters. But with the Black Lives Matter thing comes problems, and apparently Aunt Jemima is a fucking problem. And so is Uncle Ben's. Ho ho! This is going to be one of those fucking videos, the rantiest rant video that I ever ranted. Because, let me fucking tell you something, guys and gals. Let me fucking set some shit straight. Aunt Jemima has been around since, I think it was 1889, I believe. That's when they first did things and shit. And now people want to basically get rid of her. And, I've heard people flat out want a ban of the overall syrup and anything else that she's a part of because they think it's racist. Alright, let me get something straight here. Let me tell you something. Logic would tell you that if it was racist, if it's racist to you now, why the fuck didn't you do something back when it was first made? Or, during the original thing, back in the early 1900s or whatever. Why didn't you fucking think, oh, okay, this is a problem, blah, 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 whatever. Why now, out of all the times? And besides that, not to mention, Aunt Jemima is not fucking racist at all. So by basically flat out either banning her or changing the image and overall name and brand, you're fucking shit up. A lot of people grew up with having Aunt Jemima style syrup and shit, everything like that. We grew up with that, and you're taking our nostalgia away. And it's not just that. It's also the fact that Aunt Jemima is basically history. She had a legacy going on here. And by getting rid of the brand name and in general getting rid of her, or even just flat out banning that syrup altogether, you basically are fucking up history. Not only is she historical to food, because, that syrup is good, and in general, any syrup you put on pancakes and waffles and whatever the fuck else you put, syrup on is good. But it's also historical in general, because we have basically an African American woman as a mascot. Okay, and at that time, there weren't many like that. And still to this day, there isn't really that much like that. There are some, the Popeyes lady, her, from Louisiana. And, there's her, there's, not really many African American or black, mascots in general. Male or female or whatever. So, she was a big deal, still kind of is. But the problem is, you give idiots the fucking right to the internet. And then all of a sudden, they think everything in their fucking cat is racist. Okay, you know what? If we're gonna go by that, if we're gonna say that Aunt Jemima is racist all of a sudden, and the people that make Uncle Ben's rice want to basically remove him from the thing due to this issue, why are we not talking about other things that actually do matter? There's a video game, and I posted this on my Facebook, and, I think my Twitter, but most of my Facebook has the image in question. So, there's this game, Snow White and the Seven Clever Boys, which is a shitty game, yes. Kadikarus was talking about it, and some other people as well. And yeah, it is shit. It's not really even a game. But one of the characters there is literally, no question, a fucking racial stereotype of a black person. So, you're not gonna really talk about that all that much. And I get it, the game was old, PS2 days. But that's still newer than Aunt Jemima or Uncle Ben. So, if we're making a big deal out of these things, out of food, that's all it really comes down to, is food. You're complaining about food. You're complaining that Aunt Jemima's racist and Uncle Ben and everybody in the whole fucking cat is racist, apparently. And you want to call for a ban, and you want to do this, do that. Why are you not doing that to the specific game in question? And this is a fucking problem. And I talked about it, like I said, on Facebook. I made a post, and within a couple of minutes, one of my friends said that her and her grandmother, when she was young, grew up with Aunt Jemima. So don't fuck with her. Don't fuck with Aunt Jemima, and you shouldn't. Alright, and again, I'm gonna make this specifically clear. As clear as possible. You should not give idiots the right to the internet. And I get it, the internet is free speech. But with free speech comes great responsibility. Alright? That was a deleted scene that Spider-Man fucking taught us. Well, fuck it. You get the idea. That, the right to free speech it's a blurred line, but it's also a very important one. But at the same time, you have idiots that abuse that power to ban things that don't need to be banned. I mean, we've seen it throughout history of the internet. There have been idiots that call to ban a certain game or a certain item or product or show or whatever, or at least alter it in a way that doesn't make any fucking sense. And it only gets worse and worse every single fucking day. Now, like I said before, I'm all for the Black Lives Matter. I'm all for that movement. I'm also saying that all lives matter. But this is getting fucking ridiculous. We're now having to change food or even flat out ban it because, Aunt Jemima's fucking racist and blah blah blah. No, it's not. It's not fucking racist. You might be, because you called to remove something. That's the thing. You say, in a way, one of my friends brought up a good point. She basically said, or he or whatever, basically said that if you are removing a product, or at least altering it in a way, but for example, Uncle Ben's, or Uncle Ben, whatever the fuck. You get the idea. And also Aunt Jemima. You're the one that's being racist because you're removing a product because of the race and because of the issue. In a way, I agree. Because, if it were me, I'd say fuck you. I don't care how many people would hate me. I'm keeping the product as is. Something that's been established for years and generations and all this shit should fucking stay where it's at. It shouldn't be altered just because some fucking idiots on the fucking internet decide, oh yeah, we should change it because we get offended easily over stupid shit. Okay? You know what? If you're gonna ban food, if you're gonna ban, all these things, why not just flat out ban humanity? As a whole. Not just food. Not just video games, movies, TV. Ban everything and everyone. Ban all humans. Because at this rate we're going, that's what's going to happen. Because you give idiots the access to the internet, and then you see people go on Twitter and Facebook and all these other, YouTube even, and flat out saying, oh, I'm offended by Mr. Clean because he's a bald-headed person and that means he's a skinhead and blah blah blah. Fucking shut up. I don't fucking like what you are saying about a product because you decided to be an idiot that day. And that's also one thing I heard as well. They may remove Mr. Clean because people think apparently he's a fucking skinhead. No! Fucking, what the hell is wrong with you people? What the fuck kind of drugs are you smoking? Give me some of that shit! Because maybe I'll understand. But then again, I don't think I want to understand this bullshit. And I am tired of going on Facebook, going on Twitter, Instagram, every fucking social media that there is. That I am on and seeing this shit. Because a bunch of idiots get butthurt over some fucking shit. Okay, it's all it is. It's shit. So personally, here's what I think we should do. Ban those people! You know what? Who cares what these butthurt pieces of shit think? Okay? Who cares what they think? Because at the end of the day, they are just idiots. And you might be saying, oh, you're racist because you just called, black people idiots. No, I'm calling everyone an idiot. I'm calling everyone that agrees to take down, Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben and all these other products. I'm calling them idiots. Because it's fucking true. I mean, I see nothing wrong with these products. I don't see anything wrong with Uncle Ben. I don't see anything wrong with Aunt Jemima. I don't see anything wrong with Mr. Clean. So stop fucking bringing in issues that aren't there. And besides, even if there was an issue, again, don't you think you would have addressed that a long time ago? Back when it was relevant? Come on, you fucking idiots. Learn from history. Use your fucking brains. Use that tiny, small, microscopic speck of a brain that you have. And just fucking expand that shit. If you like to talk shit about products just because you are offended by these things, you're the problem here. Because, and it's, here's the sad part. Here's the real sad part. A lot of us, probably the majority of us, don't see anything wrong with the product. Okay, we don't see anything wrong with a certain video game. We don't see anything wrong with a TV show or movie. Or, again, Uncle Ben and Jemima, that kind of thing. We don't see any problem with it. But the very small minority of people that have a problem with it apparently have the loudest voice. Because, oh, yeah, we need to change Aunt Jemima. We need to fucking do these things that we probably shouldn't do because the majority is going to get pissed and whatever. And in a way, I'm also blaming the companies for making this decision. Instead of the majority of people that actually, love the fact that Aunt Jemima is the way she is, and the heritage and the overall nostalgia and importance of these mascots, you're just taking that shit away from us, and only because some idiot on Twitter decided to get offended, some idiot on Facebook decided to get offended. And if you comment on this video, or if I have comments basically really turned off. Well, I don't have them turned off. I have them to where I can pick and choose which comments get through. So if any of you comment some stupid shit, like, oh, you're racist because you allow Aunt Jemima and whatever. No, you're the fucking problem here because you're making an issue out of something that isn't there. Something that didn't even occur. And now that you idiots are saying something, more people are like, oh yeah, she is offensive because this and that. No. That's not it. It's the fact that you idiots are over here telling other people how to do things. And I get it. It's the internet. Not everybody's going to agree with you, and not everyone's going to, not everyone is going to understand both sides. Not everyone is going to do this or that. But just fucking leave the food alone. Leave Aunt Jemima alone. Leave Uncle Ben alone. Leave everybody alone. I also heard some they're gonna, either change the mascot or ban the food altogether. A certain cereal only because it has a fucking monkey in it. Okay, so you're offended by animals now. Whoopity fucking do. Who cares? Okay? You know what? I'm offended by snakes, but you don't see me going around to every fucking zoo be like, hey, I'm offended that you have snakes. I hate those fucking things. So take them out. You know what? Why not ban everything? Everyone. I don't fucking care at this point. I am beyond pissed right now that you people on the fucking internet that chose to want to basically get rid of history and whatever. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. This is kind of a little bit off topic, but at the same time, it's not off topic. People are trying to erase history as a whole. Confederate statues are going to be gone, apparently, because these fucking idiots think that that is going to solve the problem. No. They think that, the Confederacy never happened. The Confederate flag should be removed from the General Lee, which has been a thing for several years now, but they're bringing that shit back. They're doing all this bullshit. And no, that's not the fucking problem. The General Lee is not the problem. Removing Confederate statues is not the problem. You're the problem. Because, again, it's the Confederacy and, the Confederate flag and the monuments and shit. They're all about, where you came from. It's not exactly a race thing. It's basically, you're proud to be from that area. You're proud to be from the South. You're proud to live in the South, whatever. It has nothing to do with race. And the people, they're just like, oh, yes, there is. It has something to do with this and that. And no. Again, use your tiny, microscopic fucking brain and just listen to people for one. Listen to the right side. And you might be saying, no, there's no right side, no wrong side. It's the internet. People can have their opinion. Yes, I get it. People can have their opinion. But when the opinions turn into this, turn into removing products or changing them, yeah, there's going to be a fucking problem. Because originally, there was nothing wrong. But then some idiots decided to get butthurt, fucking ass raped by a taco, and then decide, oh yeah, you know what, yeah, we should definitely get rid of Aunt Jemima. We should change the name and the brand and get rid of the character. You know what? Just flat out ban the fucking syrup then. Because at that point, you're better off doing that. Because, I mean, seriously, what is wrong with you? And I never understood why people are such fucking morons. I will never understand that. But one thing I will give people credit for is that they are creative enough to bring issues into things that there shouldn't be. So, you know what? Fuck these people. Fuck them to hell and back and then back to hell again and then back to earth and then, fuck them to hell about 5 times in a row. Because I'm just so tired of this shit. And you might be saying, oh, stay off social media. No! That's not gonna do anything. You know what? I have YouTube videos to make. I have people to talk to on Facebook and Twitter and whatever. I have things to do on the internet. And I expect this shit every day. Every single fucking day, I expect shit. I expect some idiot to try to ban something that doesn't need to be banned. I see people doing... And also, by the way, I showed you the image earlier of the character from the game that I was talking about. Yeah, again, we're not really going to talk about that, but we're going to fucking flat out ban Aunt Jemima and this and that. And it's stupid. It really is fucking stupid. I don't know what goes through people's heads when they're coming up with the idea to do this. It's like, oh yeah, if we ban Aunt Jemima, if we ban, Uncle Ben, if we change the name of the product or just flat out get rid of it, that will solve the problem. That will get rid of the corrupt police officers. That will get rid of the whole, black people having problems sort of thing. We can live in peace and harmony together if we get rid of these 2 things. No. 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 You know what? No. Bad dog. Yeah, that's what you get for being a fucking idiot. You fucking slapped by me. Since I can't physically go over to your house and beat the shit out of you that way, I figure good old-fashioned slap with the camera can do something, I don't know. But you know, just as ineffective as that was, is going to be equally or even more so ineffective to get rid of products like this. And I don't know about you, but I, for one, am actually proud that Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben are a thing. I'm happy that, you know, if anything, they prove to people that black people and, you know, African, you know, what, if you want to be called black or African American, you know, African American, you know, either or, you still, I personally think that that is a good thing. To have Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben exist at all. Because it proves, oh yeah, you know, us black people, we can do things. We can be mascots of brands and whatever. But instead, some idiots decide, oh yeah, you know, we should remove these things. Now again, I'm all for the Black Lives Matter movement. Because I have some friends that are black, I got some friends that, you know, are every color you can imagine. Every race, every type of person, every sexuality. I got friends all over the fucking place. Okay? And, you know, this shit is going too far. When you're banning or trying to alter or change food or any product at all because you think of some bullshit that's like, oh yeah, you know, I'm offended, then you need to stay the fuck out of the internet. If you're offended by tiny microscopic things that don't fucking, that aren't racist or offensive in any way, you know, you need to fucking leave, okay? Get the fuck off the internet. We don't need your whiny, bitching bullshit here. And again, if this was an issue, why the fuck didn't you address it back when it was relevant? Back when the product first came out, or back when the original, like back when, you know, Martin Luther King decided to give his giant speech. You know, the I have a dream speech. You know that one? Well, why didn't you do something back then? Why now? Oh, I get it. Because there's social media. And you people can be as idiotic as you want on social media, and you think nothing's gonna happen to you. You think you're not gonna get slapped in the face for being a fucking moron. Well, you might be right, you might be wrong. Who am I to fucking tell you what you do and what people do outside? I mean, for all we know, someone could be at your house slapping you in the face right now for being a fucking idiot. But, just pipe the fuck down, people. It's time we stop this fucking madness. It's time that we accept the fact that, you know, black people exist. You know, we need to stop this bullshit altogether. Everybody, I mean, well, not everybody. There's pedophiles, rapists, and drug dealers and shit. Not really I don't fucking care about drug dealers, but you get the idea. There are some bad people here. Those people don't deserve to live. Those racists and, you know, homophobes and, you know, basically bad people that don't like you because of your color or because of your sexuality, they don't deserve to live because we don't need them here. And also, I also think that, you know, rapists and pedophiles also shouldn't exist. But the majority of people are good people. We can learn to get together and become one. Unison. Unison, people. Fucking unison. It's time we stop the hatred for everybody. You know, I mean, I'm a Neko, so I hate everybody anyway. I don't care if you're black, white, Asian. I hate you all equally because you're human. And humans and cats, 9 times out of 10, well, maybe like half of the time, 5 out of 10, don't really do well. Because as cats, we do whatever we want, and humans try to take that shit away from us. But anyways, you get the fucking idea. It's time we stop the madness. It's time we stop the bullshit. It's time that we fucking come together as one. Every race together. Everybody together. I don't... I don't want to see this shit escalate any further. I know it will. I know that people are going to escalate things even further. I know that, it's bullshit. But it happens. It's the internet. It's 2020. This happens. People are stupid on the internet. And this was well before 2020, but people have been idiots since the internet was fucking made. People have been idiots before the internet. People are idiots even more so during the internet. But again, it's time we stop the bullshit. Time we come together and stop fucking blaming food for your problems. Again, I am tired of people trying to take shit away from the majority just because a few people get their asses hurt for something so stupid and microscopic. And again, use your microscopic brains to figure out that, oh wait, maybe this isn't so racist. Maybe we're just making mountains out of molehills. We're just being fucking idiots because it's the internet. And we shouldn't really be doing this in the first place. We should accept the fact that, these products exist and be happy that they do because it's history, and our children will grow up to love these products and be more tolerant. If anything, I think that having Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben and other black mascots in food or in general, I think that is what we need more of. Because that will mean, at least I can hope so, that the future generation will be more tolerant of this shit. They'll be like, oh, so there are, African American or black people that have made their mark on history with products, and they become the brand name for several decades. Nice. That's the way I see it. Be proud. Don't tear shit up because your fucking ass are on the internet. And then what's next? Are we gonna ban? Let's see. No, it's not really a black dog, but are we gonna ban dogs now? Or are we gonna ban dogs and cats because of their color? Are we gonna fucking start banning video games because of what they have on them? Are we gonna start banning pony? Like, how far are we going to go with this ridiculous bullshit? I mean, just leave the products alone. Just fucking come as one, together in unison. Just fucking stop all the hate. Like I said, I know this video won't really do much of anything. And I know I'm a useless nobody on the internet. But if I can get at least one fucking person to change their ways, then I would feel accomplished. Because that's one less person that's a fucking racist piece of dog shit. And that's all racist people are. They're fucking stupid dog shits. Sadly, the internet's home to most of them. And I get it. You old people aren't gonna fucking change your ways that easily. But just fucking be tolerant of each other. It's 2020. Black people exist, Asians exist. Muslim people exist. There's a whole list of people that exist. So you should fucking, you don't have to flat out like them or love them or have sex with them or whatever. But just tolerate them. Just acknowledge they're there. Be happy that they do. Don't start riots. Don't start fights. Don't go fucking insane and kill people because of their color, because of their sexuality. Because, you know what? That's not going to do you any good. That's only going to make you worse. But anyways, you know what? I highly doubt any of you are watching this video at this fucking point. But hashtag, I want you to put in the comments down below, or in the whatever, you know, when I decide to check my comments, I want you to put hashtag save Aunt Jemima, hashtag, you know, basically hashtag anything that has to do with saving Aunt Jemima and making sure she doesn't get removed. Because at the end of the day, it's just a fucking mascot that actually has done some good. It's not as racist as you fucking think. You may think, oh yeah, it's a black person serving Englishmen that are white, but no. Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben, they basically gave everybody food. Doesn't matter what your skin color is, and you know, kids and parents alike enjoy that shit. I don't know if we have it or not, but we may have a bottle of Aunt Jemima around, you know. I might fucking post a picture and be like, hey, fuck you, Aunt Jemima haters. Oh yeah, that's another good hashtag. Hashtag fuck Aunt Jemima haters. Because we don't need your kind here. We don't need people hating on Aunt Jemima. Or Uncle Ben. Or anybody else. So fuck you and fuck the cow you had sex with, because that's all you're good for. Well, actually, that's not good at all. But hey, you get the idea. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this video because I'm saying shit like, basically, if you support the removal of this shit, you're a fucking idiot. And you need to be slapped in the face. And all this other shit. But I don't care. Send all the hate you want. Send all the death threats you want. I don't fucking care. Again, at the end of the day, if I can get at least one person to change their mind, then I feel this video is worth it. Even if the vast majority is like, yeah, fuck you. If I can get one person to change their mind, change their views, change everything, then I feel that is worth it. So anyways, guys and gals, that's it for this video. If you like this video, give this video a like. If not, that is fine too. And don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the whole damn thing. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon down below to get notified of my future uploads and live streams and whatever the fuck else that I do. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, people, and bro, boom. And also, one more thing. Fuck the haters. You goddamn skunk wearing, penis licking, fuck sucking, asshole boobing, cow knocking fuckers. Yeah, I got some creative insults that might put William Shakespeare to shame. Just fuck you. And fuck the goddamn tree that you came from. Oh yeah, you fell out of your head. You fell off your head, you fell out of your fucking asshole and... Oh, fuck.